Pororoca is not so easy like we can make it happen. It's very dangerous. We have a lot of risks with animals, trees. The tide is so powerful. You can imagine just being here to feel this. So we need to have respect. Too much respect.
At the beginning of the year, we talked with Brian and wanted to do some trips to some crazy waves and kind of see, I don't know, what's possible on foils and what kind of waves there are out there for him. And this one was at the very top of the list, so we flew down here and did it.
So the Pororoca is a tidal bore wave in a river like in northern Brazil. There's only a few of these around the world, and this is one of the biggest ones. It happens on the full moon and the new moon every month. And yeah, we timed this one to be one of the bigger ones, and we totally scored.
All right, so we just came down here to the river. We met Vinny and all of his classmates. Vinny told us a little bit about the Lake of Death, which apparently is where the Pororoca is. So hopefully no crocodiles.
I mean, a tidal bore is just such a freak of nature anyways, and so we knew it was gonna have power, but man, like, you just can't even really have expectations like when you're coming into something like this. I mean, you hear stories, we saw a couple videos on YouTube, but none of it did justice to like what we experienced while we were here. Crazy how you can get around on the foil even through
Rolling waves, fat waves.
Big wedges.
Yeah.
That one on that second spot was
so beautiful.
Crazy.
Try to hit some trees.
Yeah. Dude, I could hear them going.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
Yes. It's amazing, it's fantastic.
Well, I had high expectations from seeing your videos and hearing you talk about it, but
yeah, it's better in action than
better than I expected. Serginho Laus is a man of mystery. He's been all over the place hunting tidal bore since I think he was like 18. So, man, he knows these rivers like the back of his hand, knows the phenomenon better than anyone.
Yeah, a lot of people say that I'm the king of Pororoca, but I don't know. I'm not the right person to talk about me. When I discovered the Pororoca, changed my life, you know. We are surfers looking for different places and looking for perfect waves, but I never think about surfing in the Amazon. In the indigenous term, it's porok, that means great noise and destruction. it's a scary scenario, and this is the Pororoka. This is the longest wave in the world.
It's 4:38 a.m. I don't know if either of us got much sleep last night. Took a couple hour nap, and now we're ready to go. And we've got the freaking legend leading the way, getting geared up. Sergio.
Yeah, I mean, these guys have been surfing this way for a long time, you know, and there's definitely sections where it's really good for surfing, but on the foil, you can just connect all the parts that aren't breaking, and it's insane just like how many different waves, lefts, rights, like 1 foot to like 10 foot, you know, it's just, yeah, it's just mind-blowing, like how crazy it is, and every section is different and different power, and you're always like having to read the water and read where the wave's going, and yeah, like after the first day, we were just mind blown, and then every day just got better and better.
Like the Pororoka, foil changed my life too. Riding with a hydrofoil, the Tidal Bore waves, it's so perfect. It's the perfect combination. When I start with foil, I discover a new world. So this is the foil paradise. Just have a good swells coming and never stop with perfect rolls. You can ride the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and you can still going and never stop. It's amazing to see all the environment, and you just cruising and look at the trees and the birds and everything around you. It's like a magic, you know, and you realize your dreams here.
O meu nome é Juan Felipe, sou mais conhecido como Juan Pororoca, sou local, né, do Rio Mearim, da Pororoca. Trabalho, sou funcionário público e nas horas vagas sou piloto de jet ski na Pororoca. Eu conheci o Serginho Laus através das redes sociais, né? E aí, como eu sou ribeirinho e tenho muito contato com a Pororoca, a maior referência de Pororoca no mundo é o Serginho Laus. Então a minha referência como surfista de Pororoca era o Serginho. E aí, em 2019 eu tive a oportunidade de conhecer ele, infelizmente não consegui trabalhar, mas em 2021 a gente começou a trabalhar junto, então é uma parceria que dura até hoje. Eu quero que perpetue por vários e vários anos. A minha definição sobre a Pororoca é: quanto mais a gente tenta explicar, mais complicado vai ficar. Não existe palavras para explicar o fenômeno. Eu acredito que a gente vai limitá-lo se tentar explicá-lo. Já surfei no rio, né? Sou local, e já surfei no mar. Só que a água é muito salgada, prefiro água doce.
Meu nome é Herbert Detona, sou local de Arari, atualmente sou mecânico e estamos aí na pilotagem do jet, na Pororoca. A Pororoca para mim, eu não tenho nem palavras para explicar. É uma coisa muito surreal, que cada vez que eu vou me traz mais felicidade. Desde pequeno eu fui acostumado com moto, desde criança. E tá no sangue e eu não consigo largar nunca. Dá um pouquinho de medo, mas já estou acostumado. É isso que me traz a felicidade.
Você já caiu?
Já caí várias vezes, mas não consigo largar. Pra mim é tudo.
He just did a wheelie all the way down this road for a couple miles, no helmet. Apparently you're not allowed to wear helmets in this town because that's what banditos wear, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, we came to foil the Pororoka, but yeah, I mean, we just kind of got immersed in the culture of this place, and there's like a full surf community here. You know, like all the locals that live on the river, kind of like where we were launching and stuff, like they surf every time there's a wave in there. Like, you know, we'd come into the last section and there was like 3 zones, like where there'd be, you know, 5 to 10 guys like waiting for the wave to come every day, and you see cars driving around with surfboards on the roofs, and you know, we're over 100 miles from the ocean. So like, I wasn't expecting that at all. And yeah, everyone here that lives here has like embraced this wave and they live by it. And it was just a really special experience to come here and experience it on our own.
I think most of the tidal bore stuff I had read about in Brazil was all like boat trip stuff where you'd have to go in on a boat for days to get to a location, and so I kind of figured this would be a similar deal where there wouldn't be much of a community. Maybe we'd see a few fishermen and local people around, but here, I mean, where you launch the skis and start your journey is just this beautiful neighborhood right on the side of the river, and those kids are out there surfing on every high tide, and you see them, you know, walking up and down the streets with their boards on their head, like practicing at sunset, paddling into waves, just splashing on the shoreline. So there's a thriving surf community here, which is pretty incredible.
Sério? Irado, bro.
And he said that a little barreling.
Oh, really?
And when he tried to connect the wave from the left to the right,
Yeah.
he saw one little alligator
No.
beside him
Today?
in the water.
Damn.
Scary.
And he just take wide and then paddle for the other side.
It's insane. Like, it's hard to even explain, like the power of it. Like, there's just so many moments, like especially like, you know, on the first wave, like when you're, you know, it's like this huge wide delta and there's just, you know, whitewater for miles on the side, and there's just so much power, and then you just get these sections that it's like a perfect wave, you know, and yeah, being able to bring our lift foils down here and experience it. I mean, it was way beyond my wildest like imagination or expectations of like what this wave could do.
Coming down to this tidal bore has been like you're in like a dream state a lot of the time. I know Brian and I were talking about, it's like you get off a wave and you like kind of like black back in for a second, because when you're on the wave, it's like a blend of reality and a dream-like states. Like you're just flying through the jungle on a perfectly rolling wave with your friends, like crisscrossing through them. Like, I think it'll take me a while to really like comprehend exactly how it all works and what happened while we were here, but it's freaking awesome.
Longest wave in the world for sure, and it has power the whole time, and it's always changing, and yeah, the foils just like embrace all that, and it's like the perfect piece of equipment to ride the Pororoka.